Hello. Today we're going to have a look at the DJI Osmo Action, and specifically we're going to look at the RockSteady function with 4K. Hope you enjoy this. If you do, give me a like down below, give me a thumbs up, one of them things, and maybe subscribe as well. You get to see other stuff as well then. Right, let's get on with it. Okay, this is down at Tilbury. We're just doing a quick little test. See what it's like. So, yes, I'm at work at the moment. Just trying out the internal mic on this as well. Just walking along. Just a normal walk. We'll spin you around. Have a look at the other side. So just normally walking, seeing how this RockSteady works. And now we'll do a little jog. Well, that's a jog. Okay, we'll do a little test now to see whether the RockSteady performs as well while on a vehicle. In this case it's a bus. Right, as we go down this road you'll see some telltale signs of how actually rough it is. If you look behind the text that's shown on the screen now, you'll see a panel there. You can see that vibrate as we're going down this road. You can also hear the thumps and bumps as the bus is rattling down the road. You can't really see with the RockSteady on how bumpy it is. The RockSteady is performing really well. Okay, I've muted the sound on this clip because we've got music going on car radio in the background. But we're running it on a 4K 30 frames per second, but with the HDR switched on. Unfortunately, this means the RockSteady is not available. But we're driving into sunlight, which is quite interesting. It's quite impressive the way it's handling it. You'll see the difference as we go around the corner down the bottom of this road. You'll see the difference in the picture as the sun ends up being slightly behind us. Right, for those of you that are new to the channel, this is the bike that we're going to be testing on next. It's a Triumph T120. I'll stick a link up there just so you can see a video of me washing this bike, and if you subscribe to the channel and look at some of the other videos, you'll see some of the rides we've been on with it. Right, now time for some bike tests. This is now mounted on the motorbike, and you'll see on the frame to the right, you'll see that the RockSteady is switched off, and you'll see how bad it picks up the vibrations and shakes and such like. Whereas on the left hand side, the RockSteady is on, and it runs nice and smooth. Does a really good job. And this particular capture really shows that. The thing that I've found with the RockSteady is the more violent the movement, the better the RockSteady works. If it's more of a gentle movement, like a walk or something like that, it doesn't seem to work quite as well. It gives the camera too much time to adjust the picture, I suppose. Again, the sound is muted on here because all it is massive wind noise. The camera's mounted on about an 8-inch pole from the handlebars, and it has to be like that because of the windscreen on the front of the bike. It has to be able to clear that. So all you get on it is massive wind noise. But that's not what we're testing during this. We're testing the RockSteady and seeing how well that performs. And once we get up to the top section of this road, there's some quite large speed humps, as you'll see here, and they are quite severe. But you'll notice the RockSteady's handling it really, really well. Very small movement. Okay, here we drop down to 24 frames per second, and as you'll see, you get quite a bit more motion blur on this. I think the lower frame rates would be better for vlogging and such like. We're also going into the sun a little bit here, and I think it copes with it quite well. So you do get a little bit of motion blur. But overall, that's a very, very good picture. Quite pleased with that. Well, there you go. That's the testing for the DJI Osmo Action RockSteady at 4K. Quite pleased with the results of that. Let me know down below the comments what you think. I do have a lot more testing to do with this camera. There's quite a few more modes on here to test, and I'll release those videos as soon as I get to them. So I hope you enjoyed watching that. I think I was quite impressed with the results, and hopefully you will be too. Let me know down below. Cheers. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, please give me a like and subscribe down below. Thanks. Bye for now.